Yeah, that's pretty good.
Where's the drag and drop ability, though? Can I even find it?
Oh, finally we get to play.
Secret, could you just quickly, if you have a moment,
Oh.
take a glance at, I put in a new spell called Prayer. I just wanted to double check to see if I've put in the code properly.
Oh. Prayer. Prayer, semicolon, attack, colon, 1 luck, semicolon, save 1 luck, damage. After your no, okay, after your save 1 luck, you need to put a semicolon, you just have a comma there.
Oh, okay, thank you.
And that's for both of your lines. And then damage is DMG, so abbreviated.
Okay.
And then before your skills, after the luck, it's a semicolon.
And is it skills or skill?
I think it's just skill.
I'll put it in and we can keep an eye on it then. Thank you.
Yeah, and don't forget to edit your other line as well.
Right.
So after the number, it's going to be a semicolon because that tells it that that code is done. Now it's moving on to the next code. It kind of closes the code, so to say. And you need to do that after your attack as well. Okay. And that looks correct now.
Okay. Thanks.
Okie dokie. So, in last session, you guys ran into a mob that killed a were-rat. And you guys heard the mob was like, we're gonna go down into the sewers and kill all the were-rats because they're responsible for the plague. And you guys thought to yourselves, well, why don't we go down there ourselves? But as you were looking for an entrance, you ran into a were-rat named, what's her name? Yellow Eyes? Blah, blah, blah,
yeah,
blah.
that sounds familiar.
I'm trying to find what her first name was. Iris Yellow Eyes came to you and said that one of the leader were-rats for one of the clans was talking about coming to the surface to fight the humans. And she thought that if you guys can talk them down, then she can probably talk some sense into them and maybe help you guys with the plague instead of fight against it. So you guys went down and she showed you where their den was, and you had fought many were-rats in one tiny little space. And you managed to keep one of them alive who surrendered.
And keep them all alive? They're just knocked out and dying. Only the giant rats.
Well, keep him awake, I guess, is the proper term. He's conscious.
Because I remember us doing our best to try and make sure that none of them were killed.
Yeah. Those channels were cutting it real close.
I know. I know.
And that is where we had left off, is with one of them still conscious, surrendering. And I think I put you guys all on the map. And I
put myself on the map. How dare you?
I told the
How
thing
dare
to
you
get rid of the
trivialize my
pins,
efforts.
and it's still having the pins, so I don't know what's going on.
The pins?
Yeah, you guys don't see them. They're for me.
Ah.
But it doesn't look good on the stream because there's just like these pins everywhere. They open up things for me so I can be like
Yeah.
per room. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'll just move those off to the side. Okay. So, what do you guys do with this poor little guy?
Well, we explained to him that we were coming because the lady asked us to get them to, to stand down. We want to talk to your main guy.
Yeah, tensions are very high on the surface between your kind and our kind, and we're trying as hard as we can to diffuse the situation. We're not looking for violence.
Griggs is the leader
Yes,
name.
I have that written down.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. What just happened? What the?
I took notes. That's what happened.
No, like
Oh, okay.
the icon on the map for Kaeso. What'd you do, Kaeso?
I just dragged it out as if I was going to move.
Why is it like
I
gigantic?
don't
What
know.
the hell?
I just canceled the move.
What? They did an update, so we might experience weird things. Okay. Interesting.
I was just going to say, I'm going to, while they're discussing this, I'm going to go around and I'm going to be treating everybody that's wounded to make sure
Okay.
that I can stabilize everybody. Nobody dies.
Okay, you do that. I'm gonna go ahead and just start removing some of the...
So I asked Mr. Were-Rat 3, assuming that is his real name.
I'll never tell.
If he could take us to Griggs. Also wrote down the name Rois Vindmel. Who's that?
Rois Finmail?
Yeah.
That does not ring a bell.
Okay. Probably not important then.
I guess, yeah. I don't.
I wonder if that
know.
must have been related to the maybe that was one of the people that was there with the that his shawl was helping. The one that I wrote to not call Warwick the cleric.
That wasn't his name though, Rois.
No, he was a shawl. I'm wondering if Rois was like one of the people there. I don't know. Or Royce? Is it supposed to be Royce?
Royce is a name that I recognize.
It's spelled like that, so I could see it being Royce, and Royce sounds more familiar now.
Off the top of my head, I don't remember Royce. Oh.
Okay, well, if it comes up, I'll be like, he was in my notes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get back to you on that when I hit a page that has his name on it. Right now I'm just like, who? Must not be important. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Watch,
no.
she's like the main villain or something. I don't know. We'll see. Okay.
I have Garrix as militant were-rat leader.
See all these bloodstains where those rats I was treating used to be?
Oh, yeah.
Don't ask any questions.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of blood was shed here. It's fine. The frick one of the pins decided to return itself back. I don't know. It's whatever. Oh, I don't know why that's doing that. Like when you want to move, like your token thing gets like huge. It's so weird.
Okay, so on my screen, it like warps my token so it looks unrecognizable. It actually looks monstrous. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, I gotta take a screenshot of this shit.
I don't know what's, and it's not doing it every time, so it's
It's every time I try to move it, it like warps my token, like on the arrow for like the destination.
Definitely pretty weird. Okay, well, either way, yeah. Did you actually say something to him other than "What's your real name"? Because
No, yeah, I told him that we need to talk with Gigriz or whatever his name was. What I written
Okay.
down.
All right. The
Griggs.
were-rat seems somewhat scared of you guys because you guys just kind of knocked out their whole clan.
And I tell him that's like we didn't come here looking for violence. We're trying to diffuse it.
Yeah, right. Either way, he's over there.
Oh, okay. Well, if he doesn't believe me, but he's willing to tell me anyway. Oh, wait, is he telling me the truth though?
You have the skill to determine.
I have the skill to know. I get to roll my sense motive twice and roll my inspiration twice because of my investigator talent. I guess we're taking the 20 and then 26.
Okay. Yeah, you think he's telling the truth that
Okay.
He's in the den off to the west. If west is the correct direction. It looks like it is because I see in a north. Okay. Now, you guys don't have a compass on your map, lol. Only the game master gets the compass. That's funny. The were-rat says, let me go though. I don't want to go with you.
Why not?
Oh, because he's gonna give me orders. I don't wanna get knocked out. I don't wanna die.
I don't see any problem in just letting it go.
I think that's reasonable, yes. Know that he was about to lead you on a dangerous path.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's so few of us and so many humans. I don't know what he's thinking, but he's hell-bent.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to talk him out of it.
Yeah, I doubt that. I doubt that.
Do you know why he is so determined to attack the city above? Is it just the current climate, or is there something else that has happened to him in the past that has led to this decision?
Humans treat us like garbage. And we don't trust that queen. She's trying to get rid of us too. And you humans, you blaming us for your foul plagues. It's just not fair, you know? It's just not fair.
I am sorry for that you've been caught up in the middle of this conflict that is, or the troubles that are above.
Yeah. I don't know.
You said the queen herself is trying to get rid of you. Is there something specific that she has done beyond just what the common folk have done to you? She hasn't. So there aren't soldiers that have been sent down here. Are there?
Oh, there has. Oh, there has. Some of the
That
other
is-
dens have been raided.
Hmm.
This has been going on for a long time, though. That-
Okay, so this is historical, even before the plague. This has been going on. I understand.
Yes, yes.
Hmm. I'll apologize for the way that you've been treated here, but we hope that we'll be able to resolve this conflict with less bloodshed and violence. I don't have anything else to ask, other than maybe that you help your fallen here
Yeah, I
if
can
you
do
were so
that.
inclined.
They're my friends. I will help them.
Okay.
So let us go talk to his leader and see if he can be dissuaded from this course of action.
Good luck. Okay.
Let's. Where do those holes or passages to the north lead to? The ones just north of him. I'll ask.
If you go up there and then just keep going west, you'll be in Greg's den.
And this larger passage to the south, does that lead to his den in a different direction?
That goes through the rat's nest first, but yeah, you can get to his den that way too. Much smaller passage though.
Is he giving us accurate directions? I roll sense motive. Uh, I'll take the 6. So 38 sense motive.
Yeah, seems like he's being
Wait.
truthful.
37, not 38. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you for being so forthright with us.
Just don't harm any more of us. You can harm Griggets, though. That's fine. He deserves it.
I'm hoping we won't have to, but
Don't worry about it. I give you permission. It's fine.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Let's
I'm gonna move forward.
Yeah.
so it sounds like we're going through the whoops. Sounds like we're going through the north passage there.
They're heading towards the west, so I don't know.
West? My directions must be mixed up.
I don't have a compass, so maybe.
Okay. fair
North
enough.
is north.
Oh, okay.
So
I
we're
thought-
supposed to go north.
Well, I thought you said north was the most direct route.
Yeah, I'm just concerned about how narrow those passages are. I don't. If we get attacked in there while we're like all squeezed, it could be an issue. But I will defer to your wisdom in such matters.
Oh gosh, I accidentally closed my map and reopened it, and everything is black now.
Hmm.
Oh, I can see things again. Okay.
That was my fault. Sorry.
Oh, it was your fault that I couldn't see anything?
No, I just deleted my own token by accident.
No, you deleted your own token? You
I
can
just
do
drag and
that?
drop.
Here, I'll put you on the map.
I know you could do it in roll 20.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was under the impression that he said that this way was the fastest way to.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
I was just looking at how narrow those passages are.
Yeah. Might have to squeeze. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Okay, it doesn't go back too far. Okay. I guess, am I taking point
I'm taking point.
beside Dohan? Okay. We don't have our Xale's here though, right? He's our tanky guy.
Sure he's here.
I posted what my token looks like when I try to move, by the way.
The were-rat is still grappled. Dohan hasn't released him ever since we started talking.
Seems accurate.
He's sort of warm and fuzzy.
He's maintained a telekinetic grapple on him. Actually, it's a psychological grapple. If we
There
placed
you
on
go.
him.
I actually
More likely,
grappled
yeah.
him so hard, I altered his body structure so that he
Oh,
can't not be grappled anymore.
Oh no!
He needs to see a chiropractor to get ungrappled.
Yeah.
All right. The scraps and scratches of tiny claws cover the uneven walls of this crudely carved cave. Amid these marks, dozens of dark, fist-sized holes dot the stone in a rocky beehive, like a rocky beehive. Hundreds of bones of rats, horses, fish, and humans lie scattered across the floor, and a cleft in the earthen wall leads off to the east, which is where you guys came from.
I scowl as I see the human remains.
Human? Did I say human?
I'm
Oh, I did. And humans. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I'm concerned about that, but also that these remains are in such a state. They should be
So we should just
recovered
keep
and
going
interred properly.
right, correct, to get to him? That's what the little guy said?
Yep.
I think so. Just be careful of whatever's to the south,
Probably
although
through
that
that
might
way.
just be the other passage that we didn't go through. What are the little holes in the wall that are honeycombing the wall? To dozens of fist-sized black holes.
Nothing's in them.
Okay. I'll just make a mental note that this needs to be, the remains need to be properly treated when we come back.
They could even be were-rat bones, since were-rats have a human form too. Or at least most of the ones here probably do.
They can turn into humans. Shape-shifting.
I mean, it's hard to say. I think probably most of these ones might be naturally born were-rats, but it could be someone, sometimes people get the curse of lycanthropy from another were-rat.
And so they deserve a proper burial.
Yeah.
Are we going to make any attempt at stealth here? Or are we just gonna accept
I
the
wasn't thinking
inevitable?
about it.
Yeah, okay. Good.
They can't surprise me anyway.
Saves me a dice roll.
I think I'm probably the only one who's any good at stealth in this party.
The curse of the stealth, the one guy that's super good at stealth, but then
I'm not even super good at it. I'm just like
3 members that can't.
I'm just okay at it. Although I do have, I could use an extractive invisibility, I guess.
If you're really good at stealthing, but the rest of your party isn't, I don't think you should be trying to enter situations as stealth. You should still stealth and then enter a situation as my opponents will only see my allies, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I will position myself as needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just continue following Dohan, making sure that he stays safe.
Okay. Did you say you're gonna stop? I mean, I know you said
No,
it,
no,
but
we're
I don't
not.
see
Sorry,
that you
no.
rolled
I'm
it.
not
Okay.
stealthing. Nobody, no.
Okay. Alright, Dohan, when you reach that point, a voice speaks to you. And it says, "So you were foolish to come all the way in here. That just means I'm gonna have to take up arms and fight to the death till you're gone." And you see a 3 were-wyats, actually. And I think we have a... Do we have a picture for this fellow? We do. Oh, it's just a pretty basic were-rat image.
Yep, that is rat.
That is rat. So you guys can roll initiative because you see him draw out his weapon.
We're here to try and broker a peaceful resolution to this conflict.
Yeah, no. You were warned by the other rat.
Oh, it didn't put the effect on me.
Oh, wow.
Whatever.
Cleric speed. I get to go before anybody actually is hurt or anything.
Ooh. I'm just gonna remove this guy here. So the weapon he holds is a rapier. And let's see. He also looks blurry.
Oh.
Which is blur just 20%, right? Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so.
It doesn't have the effect on him, so I'm gonna have to put that on him. I think that's how it works. Okay. Okay, who gets to go first? Round 1. Kaeso. You hear the rapiers drawn.
Yeah. I can't
He
see anything.
threatens you.
I can see this one guy in front. This is a horrible situation.
I'm gonna zoom into this situation here.
I hate giving up the initiative, but I'm going to delay until at least after. Yikes. After Dohan.
Wow, you're giving up quite a bit of initiative.
Yeah, but I'm not going to run into the room so that I can see everybody. And I can't reach Dohan.
You didn't want to
because,
put guidance on somebody?
I do, but that would still involve me running into the room. You know what? I can put guidance on Xale. As long as Xale's going to be involved, I'll do that
Okay.
because he has reach on his weapon.
He does. He can do a lunge, basically.
Yeah, so he can make use of it right now.
She might have to because it looks like this hallway might get plugged up.
That's what I'm worried about, yes. There we go.
Okay, you put guidance on Xale. Were-rat number 7 has a short sword, and he's gonna come up to Dohan and swing his short sword.
No flat-footed for you.
True. He's probably thinking like, yeah, I could sneak attack on these guys.
Yeah, I think Dohan's new ability has shut down a lot of their damage potential.
He misses. Oh, why is he
And if he
targeting
attacks
Xale?
Xale
What
even,
the
wow, he has lunge as well.
Jesus. Well, I'm sure a 6 still misses, but yeah.
Dohan's sitting there while the rat and Xale are lunging past him at each other.
It would have only hit Ekigro.
True. Wait, was his AC that low? I mean,
It
I
was
know it
very
was.
low.
I think it was when
It was
he
very
when he
bad.
did his when he attacked in rage. It was because he had like a base AC of like 10 or something because he had no armor and no dex, and then he had a rage power where he could trade like a -2 to his AC for extra attacks on top of rage already being a -2 to AC. So I think 6 might have actually been his AC.
All right, the second were-rat also misses Dohan. Okay, Cliff.
I'm going to take an extract of invisibility.
Okay.
Myself. Do I have myself targeted? I do not. Let's try that again. Wait, how do I target again?
Control click.
Okay, it wouldn't work on the map, but it did it on the combat tracker, so
Oh man.
for some reason. I'm invisible now.
Okay.
Oh, what the? Excuse me?
Oh, what is going on?
I want to move, but instead it's drawing a box.
Yeah. Were you looking to move?
Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go around this guy while I'm invisible.
Okay.
So I'm actually probably going through Dohan Square and then trying to go around, assuming I can go into that square.
You would have to go through the were-rat square in order to get there because there is a wall.
Okay, so in that case, I will attempt an acrobatics to go through.
Okay.
Presumably, this is against his flat-footed CMD because I'm invisible, but +5. So we'll see if I roll good. And that's pretty good.
Yeah, you get through.
Okay, that's my turn. Standard action, use extract, and presumably they don't know I'm over here invisible now, unless they have like scent or something, which they might have. But even then, I have full concealment, so
Yeah, you're still invisible, yeah.
yeah. So it should be good. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Xale is going to attack this were-rat through cover. Because that's pretty much all he does is attack, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, he has like smite evil and some other stuff too, but
I don't think we're gonna smite. Let's see, we have a
oh yeah, and he has the swashbuckler stuff too.
chain. Yeah, don't expect me to know what to do here.
Yeah, no worries.
He hit. And he wounds the were-rat. Okay, Dohan.
Alright, well, we're flanking, right?
Yeah?
Yes, I have a mithril dagger out.
Wait.
Alright, time to rage.
I mean, yeah, technically it's flanking, yes. Does that reveal you, though? Like...
Nope.
Do you have greater invisibility?
I do not. So once I do attack, it'll break it. But I am
It's
threatening him still.
it's one of the weird rules things. I know we used a house rule that said if you wanted to flank while you're invisible, you at least had to reveal that you were there. Because it was weird that somebody would
Yeah,
be like reacting to something they didn't know about. So
yeah,
you'd still keep your invisibility, but they would just know that you were there. That's how you flank. But yeah, straight by the rules. It's all good.
Yeah, I'd say you still have your invisibility, but they're aware of your presence because in order to flank, you have to be like somewhat threatening them.
Okay.
yeah.
I am going to make an attack on the were-rat in front of me.
Okay.
And you said I did get the flank, or I'm not getting the flank?
You
Yeah, you're
do.
good.
It's just he's aware that somebody's behind him. He just can't see him. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's along the similar logic too, though, where if somebody was standing here, they don't get the flank, but it's like
I'm also going to use a swift
Yeah.
DPS
action
is
to
distracted,
give
right?
myself
Yeah.
fiery touch, my flaming touch on my weapon. So plus 1d6
Okay.
points of fire damage. Oh, it's a 1.
Oh,
Alright, well, that's my
Denied.
turn.
All right. Griggs is going to.
Oh, I have his name spelled wrong, apparently. I wasn't too
here.
far off, actually. I was only off by like 2 letters.
Let's see what Gearix does.
Um. There's no room for him right now. Okay, well, he's gonna come up here and take a defensive stance. Do we not have a thing made for that? It doesn't look like I have a thing made for. Oh, I do.
I have a custom one for mine because mine's +6 because of acrobatics ranks.
Yeah.
Which actually maybe should check if this guy has acrobatics ranks. It might be a 6 dodge bonus too. If he's got 3 ranks acrobatics. Might not matter. I don't know if he's actually getting attacked in the next round anyway, but
Mm-mm. Okay. Round 2. Kaeso.
Okay. I just need to know. Well, no, actually, yeah, I just need to know who I have line of sight to. I'm going to be casting prayer. I know I'll get all 3 of us and at least the were-rat in front of the passage. I don't know about the other 2, so you'll have to let me know. But I will do the ones that I know of right now.
Not 8.
Okay.
But the other 2 should get it.
This is on my allies.
should go on
Not,
Xale too.
did I not have him targeted? I didn't. Okay, I'll put it on him.
Didn't put it on
So
me either. Oh, you did put
positive.
it on me. Just kidding. You
Okay.
do have it on me. You don't have it on yourself.
That's actually true. I forgot to click myself. Do they have spell resistance?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Prayer.
You put the wrong one on Xale.
Did I give him a penalty?
Yeah.
I did. Huh.
All right, number 7's gonna continue attacking Dohan. Ooh, he hits. Take that. 7 damage. And number 8 is also going to attack Dohan. And misses. Okay. Invisible cliff.
All right. I think I'm just going to take a move action to study the one that I have a flank on.
Okay. You have yourself targeted. There you go.
Yeah. It's letting me control clicks. I think I had like a thing where it was like draw square or something like that that drew that annoying square that's off to the side there. I accidentally was in draw mode and didn't realize it. Okay, so let's see. I think I have a effect that I can put on myself for this, for Studied Strike. Yeah, okay. And then, oops, so this will have the flat-footed modifier for this attack as well. And then I just got to decide, I think I'm going to try to do it fighting defensively because I might, well, I'm kind of in an awkward spot after I'm not
Yeah.
invisible anymore.
The
So
main guy is right beside you. That could be a problem.
yeah, so I'm also going to put fighting defensively on myself, which will offset the bonus I'm getting a little bit from attacking flat-footed. And +2. I'm not sure the +2 is going to factor in on this attack roll either. So I'll just have to look at the numbers. Oh, I rolled a 1 anyway. So
Damn.
Our side is not doing well here.
it didn't matter.
Well, you're still invisible.
No, I'm not because I attacked. So the invisibility actually still
Oh, I
works.
thought you had to land it. Okay.
Nope, unfortunately. It doesn't work that way. So let me take that
Rip
off.
you.
Good thing I fought defensively, I guess.
Hmm.
I'm going to also use one of those hero points to give myself the DR3. I don't know how to do that on effect, so I have DR3. I'll just adjust it.
Does Xale not get 2 attacks at Bab 5?
Now we have BAB 6.
6, okay.
He would get a flank bonus, though, because technically.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't hit the cover button, so I think he
Okay.
would still miss.
Yeah, he probably would then.
Okay, Dohan.
I'm going to keep my rage going and make another attack. Against the one in front of me, which I believe I still have a flank bonus against.
Yeah.
I didn't make a great X tech that doesn't have the fire on it. Let me clear this die. Okay. And I'm still targeting it, yes.
Oh, nice.
Not a 1.
Okay, you hit.
Nice.
And he's dying.
Yep, it's typically how those attacks go. I'm gonna step over him and move in.
Okay.
That's gonna be my turn.
Oh, where'd you come from?
Don't worry about it.
He's gonna stab at you twice.
Okay, good thing I gave myself that DR and fought defensively.
Let me
Use your diplomacy.
Look
Look what this guy just did to your friend. Look at him. Why are you attacking me? Look at him.
I didn't actually attack him. I just showed
Oh,
up.
that's right. You just appeared.
I just appeared. I'm here to help. Roll a bluff check.
Oh, they didn't put one of his effects on him. Hold on 1 second here. I'm gonna add that.
Hey, maybe we can become were rats. We just need to get bitten.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of becoming a non-natural were-rat. Because usually the way the game handles that is you become an NPC while in were-rat form.
Yeah, they have a whole section of like, if one of you guys becomes a were-rat, how to do it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense for these guys to be biting you. Oh, right. I was just double checking some things here, but yeah, so stabs twice at you. Oh. Oh.
Not confirmed.
Did not confirm, but we did land a hit.
Okay, so I'm going to reduce 3 of that damage because I have that DR dash.
Mm-hmm.
So I only took 2 damage. Not too bad.
Yay. Alright. Kaeso.
I guess I can remove study because the guy that I was studying is down.
Is that space just north of either Dohan or Cliff big enough to stand in?
You'd be squeezing.
In both of them? Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might be willing to accept that.
You'll probably provoke going into him from this guy too.
Yeah. So for now, I would like, if I'm allowed to go defensive, I'll just move up here, provoking whichever AOs I need to.
Okay. In order to get into that square, you will have to pass through Dohan Square, so that will provoke from both.
Okay. Am I allowed to do this defensively?
Like taking a total defense
Like
as a standard action
totally, yeah,
first.
total
Yeah.
defense. Total defense.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
Oh.
legal action to me.
That is a effect or modifier?
It's
Should be an effect.
An effect. Thank you.
Yeah, there's 2 different ones on there. You probably, unless you have acrobatics ranks, which I doubt.
No, I don't.
You probably only have the AC forward.
Yeah.
It's the second to last one on the custom effects.
Miss it.
Okay, that's fine.
And the other fellow. Hits you.
Squeezing, I think. Yeah, squeezing's on the effects as well, but it's on the left side under the conditions.
Ouch. Okay.
Okay, you're now there.
Good news is you still have total defense. Bad news is you have squeezing now.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I wanted to get in a position where I could actually do something next turn rather than being stuck in the tunnel.
Yeah.
I'm fine with being squeezed.
Okay.
And this allows Xale to get up here as well, so it's all good.
So number 8 is going to continue with Dohan. Oh, looks like you can actually full round. I haven't been doing this, so we can strike with a sword and bite. So we're gonna go for that. We hit with the sword and do some damage. All right, Cliff.
All right, I'm gonna study Griggs here. Let me untarget where we're at 7 here. So I get to put a new study effect on myself. Whoops. Wrong
Just remember, he
button.
looks all blurry.
Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm going to move like so to maybe potentially set up a flank in the future.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we're going to do 1 attack. I only get 1 attack anyway. Oh, I missed. Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Xale will 5 foot step up. Now he doesn't have to be a distance to do his
No,
attack.
he
Right?
has like lunge basically, so it's actually a lot of times better for him to be up next to someone. Also, his parry and riposte doesn't work from 10 feet away. I think he has to be next to him for that as well, because he doesn't technically. It's like lunge. He doesn't actually threaten 10 feet away. He just can attack 10 feet away.
Okay. Then he's gonna attack 8. And misses.
Unlucky.
All right, Dohan.
I'm going to take a 5 foot step. And I'm going to attack Griggs. Yes, okay. I'm maintaining my rage. And I'm going to make an attack on him. And I'm going to swift action to get plus 1d6 fire damage.
Okay.
And I'm not flanking with anybody, so I'll just make an attack roll.
Not yet, at least. I'm working on it.
Ooh, I think
Oop.
You got through.
You got through.
Yeah, I actually have blind fight, so I get to roll twice.
Oh, so even if that had failed, you would have got to just roll it. Blind fight's so
Yeah.
good versus 20%
Yeah.
concealment. It basically turns a 20% chance into a 4% chance.
I
So
saw the
roll
19. I'm
damage.
like, oh, critical hit, and it's like, ooh,
Almost. That'd be
not
very
quite.
scary, yeah. It gets scary.
Soon, at some point, if you take improved.
I might. I don't know if I'm married to like
Right.
wielding a great axe all the time.
That's fair. You also could get like a keen great axe if you did stick with it. Rather than using the feet. But yeah, like that's the nice thing early on when you're not like Xale obviously is always going to use his specific weapon, but you can just if you don't commit to specific feats like that, you can just use whatever awesome weapon the AP lets you give us.
I tell him to give up. We are stronger than you.
Okay. Wait. I gotta do this quickly. Hold on. Oh, it's his turn. Okay. All right, I forgot to make an adjustment. Adjustment has been made. Okay. He is going to. He doesn't like what Cliff is doing, so he's gonna keep attacking you, Cliff.
Rude. Okay.
Looks like he hits you both times.
Yep. Okay. Some of that damage I can take off from DR.
Oh, that's right. You popped that earlier.
I did, yeah, because I anticipated getting hit a bunch just because of where I was positioned.
All right, round 4, Kaeso.
Okay. Um, one, two, four. I am going to do some healing. Not a lot, but everybody gets some.
That selective channeling.
And I have selected channeling, yes. I'm debating on whether or not I should have helped number 7, but I'm not 100% sure. I might give him some.
You see blood
Defiance,
pouring out of
yeah.
his body.
Oh no.
Yeah. As long as the blood's still flowing, there's still hope.
Number 8 is going to continue full rounding Dohan. Uh-oh.
Yep, he missed with the bite.
I did hit with a sword, though.
Rolled a 0. Yeah, that's
Alright.
kind of a rough roll on the channel there. 2 and a 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
Cliff.
yeah. All right. I'm gonna 5-foot step into a flank here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to I'm just gonna do an attack. I guess it's technically a full round. But I only get one attack anyway.
And you hit?
I
No, you missed
missed because of concealment, I think.
Yeah.
I don't see the concealment roll for me.
Oh.
That's weird. I saw it for Dohan though when he did it, so I don't know what was the difference there.
Weird.
But
Yeah, says you miss.
yeah, it
Huh.
says I missed even though I rolled a 24, so I'm assuming that had to have been concealment because I don't think his AC is 25. Could be, but I don't think it is. All right. Well,
It's not.
oh, and I didn't put the flank in, so actually would have been a 26. Anyway, so yeah, at least I'm providing a flank now.
Yeah, that's just straight up. Wait. Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah, it's
You seem
probably concealment.
to. Your weapon seems to bounce off of some sort of magical barrier.
Oh, that's straight up miss.
Alright, Xale. Let's see. Let's just have him keep attacking the same guy. And he misses.
Oh, he technically had a flank.
Yeah.
An 18 would not hit.
Aw, okay. Didn't matter.
Alright, don't.
More raging, and then more attacking.
Okay.
I'm attacking Griggs with a flank now.
Yep.
Yes.
No more fire damage uses per day.
You hit? Ow. That hurt.
I tell him that you must stand down. We are handling things on the surface.
He's gonna turn his attention to Dohan. He's gonna attack you twice and say, "What do you mean, handling things?" Well, looks like we hit you both times. Alright, Kaeso.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Need Xale to roll a little better. I think he's rolled like below a 10 like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and we hit a couple times, but yeah.
Yeah, he hit the first guy at the beginning of the fight, I think.
Alright, you heal
Okay, I healed the right person.
Dohan.
That's still not a great roll, but that's
Yeah,
fine.
it still basically undid the damage you took last round though.
Yeah.
Blood is gushing out of the were-rat on the ground. Alright, number 8 is going to continue also attacking Dohan. He sees the bloody Dohan, and the other guy keeps missing.
That's not my blood.
We hit with the bite. Fortitude save time.
For Dohan?
Yeah, we got 2 fortitude saves actually.
Hmm.
You are not diseased. And your second fortitude?
Yeah, he's fine.
And you think you're fine. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Cliff.
Okay, it's my last round of study on Griggs here. So I'm gonna probably try to hit him and use studied strike. Here it goes.
There we go.
Oh, I forgot to target him. Whoops.
That'll hit. Wait, will it hit? Hold on. Let me double check.
You don't have flank in there too, right?
There we go. I didn't have flank in there. Yeah, that's true
It's
too.
28.
Yeah,
Looks like
the
it says a hit. I just
28
dragged
will
it onto
hit.
him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to, since this is the last round of it anyway, for my study strike, I'm going to, or for my study target or whatever, I'm going to use the studied strike effect on myself for the damage here and do some precision damage. Oh, I forgot to. God damn it!
Forget him again.
I forgot to target him again. All right, there we go. And then study technically falls off. If I wanted to, I guess I could do a move action now, but it doesn't make. I'll do it next turn because I only have 3 rounds of it, so I have to use an inspiration to apply it again to him. So I'll wait, or maybe study the other guy. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Xale's gonna continue attacking the duder. And he hit!
Hooray!
Boo.
And he wounds him with minimum damage. It's this stupid corner. Alright, Dohan.
I'm gonna keep raging and I'm gonna make another attack.
Okay.
with a flank.
Oh,
Nope, that'll miss.
All right. I tell him in response to his previous question, like, we are trying to solve the mystery of the diseases. It's not coming from you. We know.
He responds back as he attacks you twice. That doesn't matter. The queen is still after us. And hits you both times. This is like a battle of Griggs and the cleric.
He has a lot of health.
Yeah, maybe there's a reason why. Oh. Okay, yeah. Maybe. Good observation. All right, Kaeso.
I'm going to have to do this again.
He does look like a healthy boy. He's a healthy boy.
There we go.
Oh,
I'm satisfied with
dang
that
it.
roll.
All right.
That is a pretty good heal, yeah.
Wait. Oh, it's still the other guy's turn. I'm gonna take that turn. Alright, he sees that Dohan's wounds are clearing up and he's not too keen on that. We're gonna go after Cliff.
dang. Okay. We need him to attack Xale so he can use his panache and get extra attacks.
Nah. Too complicated.
That's fair.
Looks like I hit with both, so go ahead and roll 2 fortitude saves.
All right. Let me see, actually. Oh, technically, the bite doesn't do any damage because of my DR.
Ooh.
So, do I still need to roll a fortitude save?
I don't remember how we ruled that last time.
I don't know what's come up in this
They're
game.
still making contact with you, but you just reduce the damage. So I think the contact still happens.
I mean, yeah, if it is just a contact-based disease, then yeah, that would be the case.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just roll.
Okay.
First one.
You'll be fine.
Fine on the first one. Maybe on the second one. I don't know.
Oh, nope. Do you have anything that you can do? I don't know if you have to call it before.
I guess I can. I can use a hero point to re-roll it.
That's up to you. It is kind of low.
All right, I'll spend a point and probably roll lower because that's how these always go. Literally every time we do these.
Oh man.
Okay,
Oh.
that's a little better.
Okay, you think you're fine. Okay, Xale. Also, I'm not even sure how many panache points he has right now because he hasn't been keeping track on his sheet, so...
Where has he been keeping track then?
I don't know.
With a flank, that should hit.
He's not... Oh, he is flanking. That's right, yeah. It is a hit, yes.
The Cliff has the perfect position to flank with everybody.
Why did I roll that again? I need to roll this.
Don't know. There we go. Nicely
Okay, well
done.
that one's disabled. Okay. Dohan.
Continue raging, continue attacking.
Okay.
Our prayer's actually going to wear off soon.
Uh-oh.
Because the combat's been going long enough. Oh, we skipped my turn, didn't we?
Oh, I guess we did. Yeah. What are you
Whatever. I
doing?
delayed till after Dohan.
Okay. I don't think it makes too much of a difference. Yeah.
Looks like I miss. I tell him that we also suspect the queen of villainy. The things she is doing do not add up.
Okay, so I'm going to study this guy again and do an attack. I have to use 1 inspiration point to study him because of I've already studied him once. And here goes.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, you hit.
Oh, I didn't actually crit it automatically. Or no, my crit maybe didn't confirm.
You didn't confirm.
Okay, I didn't
the
confirm it.
crit.
It worked.
No.
He
It worked
has
correctly.
really.
Oh, it should have been 26 though for the crit confirm because I didn't put the flank bonus in.
Still don't think that will count, but let me double check. I guess that would meet.
Okay. So let's see. Some of this damage is precision damage, so it would. So it won't be. I can't just roll the attack damage again, even though it's for ×2. I need to just roll. Oops. So let's just do a d4, and I think it'll be +1. So 2 more damage.
Okay.
I crit for a whole extra 2 damage.
Did you include the prayer?
Uh, that is including the prayer because I don't have a. It's just a masterwork dagger, and I don't have any strength. So
Right.
yeah, normally it'd only be a +2 from studied strike. It's normally just a flat d4.
Okay. Well, he'll respond to you, Dohan, and he's gonna keep attacking you and say, well, then what are you gonna do about that? And looks like both hit. And round 7, Kaeso.
Oh no, prayer's gone. No.
Hmm.
I'll be right back.
Was hmm. Will Xale forgive me for this? That is a good question. You know, I'm going to do this. This is the balance of judgment. Apologize, Xale. But this fight needs to end. Oh, Grig's saved. What a jerk.
Ha ha! All right. Oh, I keep doing that. I need to stop doing. He sees that Dohan is badly wounded and he wants to finish the deed.
Hey, can you lay on hands? Oh, I thought we were talking Xale. Never mind.
No. Let's see here.
I spared you, Ratley.
The bite hits Dohan. Go ahead and roll 2 fortitude saves.
Wait, that guy's disabled, so he can only do 1 attack, and then he would immediately start bleeding out.
Oh, I forgot he was disabled. Oh, then he's not going to attack at all. He's going to surrender.
Okay.
So Dohan can take that 4 damage back then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
knowing Xale, he's going to attack the rat anyways. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
Wait, did the Geurigs? Oh, you mean you think he'll attack the one that's surrendered? I don't know if he would actually. I mean, he's a paladin.
So we
I mean,
did
I know
take
what the
damage
paladin
from
wouldn't do,
the
but
channel.
I know how Zurdurium tends to play and how he has been playing as paladin. So I don't know.
Maybe he would. I don't know.
We'll have him switch targets.
I mean, we did mention that. Like, I think he was on the same page with us that we weren't trying to come out down and exterminate them or anything. We were trying to stop them from being lynched. So it wouldn't make sense for us to come down here and be like, "No, we're just gonna do it instead."
Yeah, he does have a lay on hands, but
Were we supposed to take damage from the channel?
No,
yeah.
only Xale.
Okay, I
Because...
need to take that away.
Wait, you took
did
damage?
I hit you?
Oh, you did 9 damage to him.
Okay, yeah, that was by accident.
Only Xale was supposed to take damage because you're excluding the were-rats.
That's right. I made a point of trying not to kill the were-rats, but I couldn't. I don't have enough points to spare everybody.
Okay. So that was a use of his lay on hands. I don't know if he used any others today because it's not marked.
He might have just not used any then.
Yeah. All right, Dohan.
I'm gonna keep attacking.
Yep.
Yeah, and the last thing he said to you was, "What are you gonna do about that?"
Yep, I'm gonna attack him first.
Okay.
This is a conversation over beating each other.
Yeah, no, we do this.
It's a very anime-ish thing to do.
Very.
It's Shawanti tradition.
Yeah.
This guy is so lucky that you don't have any sort of like improved threat range.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
I mean, Roy level.
He's
5.
lucky he has so much health.
Yeah, but like if he was using like a two-handed sword.
I wonder if
I tell him in response to his inquiry, I tell him, we plan to bring her to justice, but we must save our people first from this disease before we can strike at her.
Okay, and Cliff.
Finish him.
Okay.
I do say we think the queen is behind the disease.
Let me put that flank bonus on for once. Like, actually remember to do that. All right, here goes.
Yes.
Yay! How many rounds of study do I still have left? This is my last round. Okay, so I'm going to do a studied strike here then, as well. All right, here it goes. All right, not
okay.
not
You
the best
you
roll
heard
ever,
him.
but...
Yeah. So he says, So if I stop attacking you, you're gonna stop attacking me, and you plan on going against the queen. And
I
I guess he's
Quick question.
gonna take a total defense.
What have we uncovered that implicates the queen?
we haven't yet.
Dawn's just under his own suspicions.
Okay.
Well, we do know that she ordered the execution of someone who was innocent because we
Yes.
knew the person.
Yes. I agree with that. I guess. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. She's corrupt.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
acting villainous.
All right, well, he's taking a total defense. Case.
Taking cold defense, then I am doing this. Since this looks like it's winding up in some kind of resolution.
Heal everybody. Oh, rebuke death. Yes. The ability that we've gotten surprisingly a lot of use out
Yes.
of.
Because if nothing else, this is going to at least stop this guy from dying.
Oh, it shouldn't have healed Dohan, though.
Yeah, you're right. It shouldn't have healed Dohan. I have to really work on my clicking.
Yeah, these
I can
changes they
discredit that,
made,
right?
like the indicators that we used to have, just don't seem to be there anymore. Or
Oh,
if
there we
they
go.
are, they're like under
I
the
don't see him.
tokens.
I can only tell who I have to look at the combat tracker to see who I'm targeting.
Yeah, and it may or may not have something to do with this map already being like in existence when the update happened. So maybe new maps. I don't know. We'll see.
You might want, yeah. I thought that I had misclicked on the were rat, so I gave him another 6 points of healing, which he shouldn't have had.
No.
Oh, that's fine. Do you guys plan on killing these guys?
No,
No.
Can
I
we
don't.
exit combat?
we'll
Yeah,
have to ask Xale.
that is agreeable.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Then we exit combat. And he's looking at you for answers.
Okay, I'll tell him that we talked with another of your kind, the
Yellow eyes.
yeah, yellow eyes.
Yeah, Aries always digs her nose into everything.
But we were already planning to try to make our way down here in some ways because we saw one of your kind being attacked in and killed even in the streets, but we think that it was misguided. We don't believe that that you have anything to do with the plague that's been affecting those of us on the surface. Do you know anything about it though, by chance? Have you perhaps heard anything um, down here?
We don't know anything about your plague other than it's rightfully killing you all.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a sense motive. I think he's telling the truth, obviously, but looks like I get a 34.
Yeah, you think he's telling the truth.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to know anything about it.
Well, as far as the queen goes, we do not have anything to judge her. We don't have anything to bring her to justice quite yet, but we plan to keep investigating. It's just that this disease that's ravaging us is more of a problem. We can't let it continue. Otherwise, it just gives her more influence and power. The less people there are to fight against her on the surface, the less the quicker she'll get to you underneath the surface.
Yeah, she's been mobilizing her power under this new guard that she made called the Gray Maidens.
Gray Maidens. What a funny name. Well, she's going to continue attacking us. How are you going to stop that? My kind, we can't just sit here and wait for it to happen. We need to take action ourselves.
Course of action you've chosen will lead you to ruin. I don't.
It's better than sitting here and watching all my people die.
I think you do need to take an action, but I don't think going to the surface is the correct course. Perhaps going deeper into the tunnels or fortifying. The mobs, I don't think will reach you. I think they're more bluster than action, at least for now.
She will send creatures after us. They'll find us. They always have.
Hmm.
Try to think like what else, what else can we do here?
Well, we have to get people to stop like becoming a mob.
Well, that's fairly simple enough. We simply go up there and say we have dealt with the situation. There's no need to worry about these people anymore.
We could try
I mean, we can just lie.
and deceive them, yeah,
Yeah.
for their own good. If you don't attack, then if you don't if you stay underneath the surface and we tell them that we dealt with the problem, that might placate them. That way they won't be coming back down here.
Oh, true. Yeah, if you guys just don't reveal yourselves to the surface for a little while, just lay low until the plague's dealt with.
And what if you can't stop them and they come down anyway? We're going to have to fight.
Then you'll be fighting them on your own terms.
Yeah, I still think you should, fortify and set up defenses and whatnot, but we'll have to do our best to make sure that doesn't happen because I mean, we were able to get through here and we have a lot less resources than the queen. I
Is
think
there
in this
anywhere else that you can hide out until this
blows over.
situation has resolved itself? Has been resolved?
There are many dens underneath the city, but they will all be found one way or another.
If you can at least temporarily find another place to stay, then it would be easier for us to convince the townsfolk that you are no longer here and they'll stop looking for you. And if we can resolve the situation with the plague, they'll have no reason to continue pursuing you. They will no longer have the plague as an excuse to continue pursuing you.
I want to believe you, but you humankind, you are dumb.
You are stupid.
Am I offended by being called a human? Nope, I am a human. Okay, so that's fine.
Are we all humans in this party, actually?
Yes.
I think we are, yeah.
That is
Yeah.
unusual.
I think so, yeah. I don't know if we've ever had another party that we've played where everyone was humans.
I rarely play humans.
It's always such a good choice for a lot of things.
I feel like 50-50. Like half my
Yeah.
characters are humans, but
It's like every other campaign. I decided to do like something that's more human-like, and then the other 50% of the time, I choose something that's
A
like
knoll.
very not, yeah, human. Something that's like anthropomorphic or just like neither of those things.
Yeah,
My next character is going to be a dwarf. I have a good idea for a dwarf.
Dwarves are pretty cool. Yeah.
I really enjoyed my dwarven magus. I think that was the last dwarf I played.
Brugar was fun. I miss that character.
But on with this one. If we can find, I mean, if you can find somewhere else to stay or lay low, at least for the time being, we will do everything that we can to ensure that you are not pursued on this matter.
We can lay low. But if we get attacked, it's on.
I will not fault you for defending yourself or your burrow.
Hmm.
I think
I
that's reasonable.
I tell
And
them that I respect your might.
as evidence of our goodwill, you will find that none of your companions have been killed during our
Incursion?
incursion.
That's
We have
true.
done everything that we have been able to ensure that none of your people have died. We regretfully cannot say the same for your guard rats, but it was a trade-off between the lives of your fellows and the lives of your pets.
And after several minutes have passed in your guys' conversation, he kind of starts to deflate a little bit.
It
Blow
looks
him
like
up again.
he's good.
He
I'm
probably
going
had
to.
a bear's endurance spell on him or something. That was part of why he was
Yeah.
so healthy.
I don't
Yeah.
know
As
why I
long
was
as
so healthy.
Bear's endurance.
Bear's endurance
That's
gave him.
it.
Yep.
I mean, he probably also just had
well,
like he had 2 attacks with his weapons, so he
Were
probably was
rats have a
like a level
pretty
6
high
character or something
con
too.
to begin with.
Yeah, and he was
he
higher
doesn't
level than us.
keel over and die when his bear's insurance runs out, does he?
No.
Okay.
He surrendered while he was still high enough health, probably. So, like, he probably lost like 12 hit points from losing
Uh,
that.
something like that.
Ultimately, I'm just as she said that, I was about to I'm going to burst heal everybody just because it looks like he's not interested in continuing to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, another sign of goodwill. Here you go. We're healing you.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, thank you. You're the first humans who have been nice. Ish. You did stab me a lot.
There are other nice humans on the surface.
In my culture, it's a sign of respect to be stabbed very hard. And
Maybe not all of them are nice, but there are nice
from
humans.
your stabbing, I know that you are a strong leader for your people. They need you to be strong, but they also need you to guide them wisely.
Yes.
Work with yellow eyes.
Ugh. She thinks she knows the wisdom. I think she's misguided with hope.
There are
Well,
more than either of us know going on. Something beyond both of our peoples, and
I
it
think that's why
leads the
like
queen.
you and Yellow Eyes would make a good team because like your guarded nature will help temper her optimism, perhaps finding a more balanced view on things.
Mm.
But once we find out more about what's going on, or if we hear anything about what um what was the queen's name again?
I want to say Abigail, but that
It's
is a
not
completely
Abigail.
different
That's
contest.
that's
Yeah,
that's a
I know.
different queen. Alosa, I think it's Alosa.
Yes.
Once we hear more about what Alosa's plans are, we'll send word. We'll keep you updated on what's happening on the surface. But until things calm down a little bit, just stay out of sight. Keep as low a profile as you can.
Very well. We will relocate deeper into the sewer.
I wish you well on your relocation. And as I said, we'll do everything we can to ensure that people don't try to pursue you further.
I sure hope so. For my people's sake and yours.
All right. I guess we'll go
So yeah,
wander our way out and look for yellow eyes.
well, we have to deal with the mob too, right? We have to at least give them some sort of story that we've already dealt with the situation. Uh,
True.
what if we pick up those the corpses of the giant rats? If somebody here is good at deception, we can use the corpses of the rats and say these are the bear rats. They were defeated in their den.
I have a +7 bluff, plus I can
Okay,
roll an inspiration on it. I only have one inspiration left for the day, but I guess we don't technically have to do that the same day. We could do it like tomorrow and be like,
that's true. Yes, that's true. Because the people didn't know where this den was, right?
no, and also he's playing
Yeah,
away from it anyway. But I think we had gotten the impression that the mob wasn't like super likely to take any
right.
immediate action because it's just a bunch of like townspeople.
So just showing them some rats and saying we've dealt with the situation might be enough for them to just say, "Yeah, I got those guys," and just leave it at that.
Yeah. Like I said, I think um it was more of a threat of the were rats attacking, honestly. Like I think from what we had gathered at least.
There would be casualties
Like
on
that
both
had been
ends, but
yeah,
yes.
and that was the more immediate threat was that the were rats were actually going to attack because of
Yes,
the ones that were getting that like the one that got lynched on the surface, for
right,
example.
right.
But
Yeah,
if they I think if they stay away from the surface for a little while, I don't even know if we necessarily even need to like. I think the
sure.
situation might kind of diffuse itself, but just to be safe, it's probably a good idea to like say, yeah, like you said, be like, ah, we dealt with it.
In these uncertain times, the people thirst for blood. So there we go. Let's head back to the surface then. Although I do eye up the remains of the humans as I go by. That's actually something that I'm going to have to deal with sooner rather than later.
Well, he did say they're leaving this den too.
Yeah, they do. When I mean, I'll come back later when they've cleared out. It's
Okay.
my obligation.
All right, he goes into the other space, and a lot of those rats are getting up, recovering. They're all banged up. And he says,
I'll
I
gather everybody around and do one more big mass heal for everyone.
okay. And he announces to them, we pack up and leave as soon as possible. We're going to another den. The humans have talked us down for now. And we will build up our defenses at our new den. And hopefully we won't ever have to see you again.
I nod.
Okay, and all the rats, they start to gather whatever very little belongings they have. What do you guys do?
I think we
We
head
start
back.
moving.
I think we head back and we try to see if we can find Yellow Eyes again too. Let her know how things played out.
Okay. You guys begin to leave, and it doesn't take long for her to step around a corner when she sees you. And she says, what has become of Griggs?
We managed to talk him down. He's moving his people into a different den. They're going to lay low for a little while.
I'm very surprised. How in the world did you manage to do that?
We had
We
to
hit him very hard.
Yeah, we had to beat him up a little bit, but
I suppose he probably does value his life over anything.
we did also promise to try and help fix things up in the surface for him. Looking into the possibility of the queen being corrupt and trying to actually get to the real cause of the plague.
Oh, yes. So you think the queen has something to do with this, then?
I don't know if she does or if she's just taking advantage of the situation.
Well, the queen has sent many monsters after us. It's one thing we know for sure. She doesn't want us here.
I wonder why she'd devote resources to getting rid of you. I mean, okay. I know that this has been going on for quite a long time. Has it increased recently? Has she been more aggressive or sending more forces as of late?
Yes, she has.
So, why has her concern for your people increased recently?
Well,
Ah,
in the past, we were able to fight off the monsters, but now it's becoming overwhelming. And then with the humans wanting us dead too, I think it's just got us all scared.
Well, I don't think the people of Korvosa will be giving you any trouble. We should be able to. I don't think that they're uh, as committed to it as they seem, and we're going to let them know that we're going to sort of lie to them. I guess we're going to tell them that you guys have been dealt with. Just why also we recommend you lay low for a little bit. We'll send word once we've resolved things, once tensions have died down. I don't think this will last forever.
I sure hope not. The humans seem misguided, looking for something to blame.
I agree. just how humans are, though. We're very suspicious and panicky creatures.
I know. I once was one myself.
Um, I guess. I guess also I'd tell her like make sure you send word if anything develops down here that you need help with, or if you find any information that you think we need to know about the queen or about this plague.
Where will I find you? The city is so big.
Um, I mean, do you know your way around the city? If I gave you my address, would you be able to like get something up to it, like a message, sneak a message or a letter to it?
I might be able to figure it out.
Otherwise, you can tell me a place. Then I can check every periodically where you could leave me a message within the sewers or something.
Humans can be sometimes helpful when asking directions. If you write it down for me, I can always ask for help.
Okay, I'll write down the direction, like the address for my studio, basically, and give it to her.
Okay.
I guess also she could theoretically just like pay someone to deliver it for her, like like a like a street urchin or something. She sees Kevin, she can pay Kevin to deliver it.
Kevin gonna become a messenger?
He might. He'd be like, "Well, extra
You want to
spending money."
trust on him, though? I don't know.
He's a perfect messenger because he can't read.
But how reliable is he to actually deliver the message?
If he can't read, how does he get addresses and
Well, if it's Kevin, she could just tell him to deliver it to Cliff, and he'd be like, "Oh, I know that guy."
Right?
Okay, probably it won't be Kevin, but it could happen.
Cliff's just trying to get Kevin a job.
He wants a job. Like he was so that's why he was so excited about being when he was kidnapped working for what's his name. He was like, "But they're paying me." And it wasn't even very much, but
Yeah, true. Okay. She says, then that is good. I will rally my people and I will ask them to be kind to the humans. Unless the humans strike back, I'm sure Grigus will not take very kind to that.
yes, Grigus seems very suspicious and I think there's some wisdom behind that too. But I think if you work with him, it will, like as I told him, perhaps lead to a more balanced viewpoint.
Mm. He doesn't like to listen to me, but perhaps what you told him may change things. Either way, we have the same interest, the safety of our people.
Well, I hope your people can stay safe then.
Yes, I do too. Okay, unless you guys got other things to talk to her about, you part ways.
I think we do.
I think we're good.
Okay, and you head up to the surface.
How did this particular event begin? How were we involved with it?
I
I
I
know
feel like
that,
it was just people were like, "Oh, get the were rats."
yeah. But were we going somewhere or doing something when we came across that event? Did Croft have us doing something, or were we just wandering randomly?
That I'm not quite sure on.
You guys did want to go somewhere to try to gather more information. But then you ran into that scene.
Okay.
You were just trying to find something to do because it seemed like there was nothing.
Was Royce Vinmill the guy that was in the boat, maybe?
I don't know if you guys know his name.
No, I think I did know his name because I used like blood biography on him.
Oh, then probably.
Should we tell Croft about this? So at least she can say, like, we can tell her what the situation is, and if she is instructed
What about the
to
were
send,
rats?
yeah, if she's
We
instructed to
should.
send troops down to deal with them, she can, try and
Well, that and she can help.
avoid it.
She can help with diffusing the mob justice that's trying to be enacted because she can
Yeah.
tell them that the guards already dealt with the were rats.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Put authority into it. Yeah, let's do that. I like that better.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because the guard's reputation can be bolstered by that as well.
Yeah. Oh, I also remember we took Ishal, the cleric Abadar, like we took him over to there and to coordinate, and they were coordinating like ways to get aid spread out through the city. Like, so he wanted us to like introduce her to, or introduce him to Croft.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that
So
now.
that was something we had previously done.
Okay, the choice is up to you.
All right. Yeah, I think we'll head back to try to get a message to Croft. I don't know if we'll be able to talk to her directly. She might be busy or
Yeah.
something, but we can have a message. Well, we'll probably get a chance to talk to her at least, even if it's only for a couple minutes, even if we have to wait a little bit.
All right, so you're gonna go back to the surface and go straight to Croft or something else?
I feel like we should be going to Croft.
I think we're
Yeah,
going straight to Croft
yeah.
unless something else pops up and makes us have to change our direction.
Well, something does pop up. You guys get to the surface and you still hear mobbing people talking about trying to get down into the sewers, but there's these creatures that keep attacking them. And they're like, find another way!
Well, what creatures
So
are attacking you?
Tentacle creatures under the water!
Didn't we fight something that had tentacles?
An old.
Yeah.
We fight
Well, that
the
was we let him go though. He was like, "Oh, please don't hurt me," because Dohan grappled him, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that a lot of those creatures are used in the sewers to kind of keep them clean in a sense.
Yeah, they live down there.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
was an OTG in my campaign too, actually.
Yeah.
But you guys used a spell basically to bypass it. But it's still there, so you guys might run into it on the way back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
well, I'll
well,
try to
let's tell him you
convince.
shouldn't be going to the sewers.
Yeah, I'll try to convince them to not go down there. Uh, for
Okay.
for one thing, the um, the were-rats are not going to be a problem anymore. We have coordinated with the city guard to make sure that they have been dealt with, and they shouldn't be bothering the city any further. And furthermore, those tentacle creatures are dangerous, and um, yeah, that should be reason enough to stay away from the sewers.
Diplomacy! Anybody wants to assist, they can. I
Okay.
guess we'll have Xale help as well. I don't know if he has diplomacy.
Okay, that's a good
Oh,
roll.
he does have
Yeah,
1 point
diplomacy.
there.
Huh.
Okay,
Hey,
Xale
Xale,
assists.
he helps too.
He gives a good paladin speech. This is not the fight we should be having. We need to worry about getting people safe and healing the sick and ridding the plague by getting rid of the dead bodies.
Appropriately.
Yeah.
Appropriately. I don't know if his god cares that much about how
Well,
you
I
handle the
do.
dead. Yes.
That's my contribution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring them to the Grey District where they can be interred, and the souls of those that have passed will haunt the living, will not haunt the living.
Okay.
So they may be passed on to judgment, and the lady can send them to their proper afterlife.
All right. You guys talk the mob down. They also seem equally frightened of the creatures they ran into down there so far. But they believe that you had dealt with them. And you guys seem confident and
I do have
strong
this
with
nut on my face.
your level 5 appearance.
Also, technically, I get a +2 because I have the badge or whatever too, right? The Drake's Mark medal.
Yeah. And your guys' names and have been kind of spreading around the city as
Yeah,
you
I
have
didn't
been
include that in my
helpful.
roll, but because I have as long as I'm wearing it openly, which there's no reason I wouldn't be. The Drake's
Mhm.
Mark medal would give me the +2 circumstance bonus on
Mhm.
diplomacy checks against the citizens of Korvosa, which
Yep.
this is exactly that situation. So all said, that's like a 30 something, I think. 35, I think.
Okay. So for the most part, the mob is no longer hellbent, but there's still a 1 or 2 Joes that are like, I don't believe you, and
Yeah. I don't think I think it's one of those things where there's always going to be some people that are like still that, but if the overall consensus is they probably won't do anything.
Mhm.
I think we still go to talk with Croft though about like what we just give her an update.
Okay. Then you guys head back to the Citadel. And nothing stops you from doing so.
Okay. So yeah, we seek an audience with Croft.
Okay. And she is available.
All right.
Come on into my office.
We do. We update her on the were rat situation.
Yeah,
That
so
they've agreed to remain underground and laying low as long as we can keep people from organizing into murderous mobs and going down there.
I had no idea that was our people's intention. Well, thank you for bringing that to light.
we think we've managed to disperse the most recent one, but it might be a good idea to put out like a missive or something to the people of Corvosa that the were rats have been um, placated and are not spreading the plague.
We've also dissuaded the mobs in the area from venturing into the sewers themselves and getting tangled up with other denizens down there.
The were rats did claim something interesting though, which was they said that the queen has been sending like
Yeah,
creatures to attack them.
Interesting. I knew nothing about that. Of course, I don't know much about what the queen does and what her intentions are.
Yeah.
They seem quite
It
devious.
seems like she's trying to consolidate power under her new Grey Maidens, but I don't know what the Were Rats would have, how they play into any of that. It could be nothing. Maybe she hasn't even been sending anything, and it's just the Were Rats' paranoia, like leading them to think that's what's happening. But I don't know.
Well,
It seemed like they at the very least believe that's what's happening.
well, keep your ears open and maybe you'll hear something more about that. But I
Yeah,
do
I
not
told
know
them.
anything about the were-rat situation. I
I-
mean, we are aware of the were-rats down in the sewers, but they usually keep to themselves.
Well, they should be continuing to do so for now. We talked with the leader of the Were Rats that had been planning to attack the city, but he's agreed to not do that.
Well, thank you for that news. I unfortunately do not have any new news or tasks for you.
No leads on the plague.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, the only thing we know is the. I don't remember if we've told her that Royce Vindmill guy. I think that's the guy that was on the boat.
Yeah, we
But
found a dead body.
yeah, we don't know anything about what is
We buried him though.
true.
We still have his dead body. And it's still like it's not decomposing yet.
It's at the Church of Pharasma, right?
Yeah. Because we
Yes.
couldn't speak with dead him. He's missing like his tongue or some other such.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I was able to use blood biography on him, so I think I found out like. But I think most of it was pretty generic. Like I just found out his
Mhm.
name. The only really useful thing I found was his name because the rest of it was like, yeah, he's a sailor or a trader or something like that, and like as it tells you his profession and like how he died, which was I can't remember. Did he die from drowning or was he already dead before the boat sank?
He died from drowning.
Okay.
Yeah, but he got knocked out or something, right? He fell and hit his head first, and then the boat sank, or something like that.
I don't think my blood biography told me that, but maybe a heal check gave us that
Oh, okay.
information. All right. I guess we'll just keep trying to look into it and be prepared to act if any new developments pop up.
Okay, and it is later in the day. Evening is approaching.
Yeah, so we'll probably head back home.
If that's our day, then yeah, go rest. Get back my rages.
You go home and work yourself up again for the next day.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. Use the restroom.
I make sure that I have enough angriness for the day.
Don't grow soft now.
Running low on rage fuel. Zurdurium's character stays like. Do they have their own place, or do they stay somewhere here at the barracks?
He's been staying at the
Yeah,
Citadel.
that's why he does stay here, huh?
Who's that?
Zurdurium's character.
Right.
He
I've been going
doesn't
to
stay
the
here.
temple of Phrasma.
I assume he hasn't seen anything
All right, I'm back.
odd.
Do I have anything I need to do on the evening, like learn a spell or something? Well, an extract.
But yeah, I guess we rest until the next day.
Okay. Then I will overnight rest you guys.
I'm gonna try to scribe False Life from Vrieg's spellbook into my formula book.
I guess Xale's gonna lay on hands somebody before you guys part.
Okay, looks like I actually get it this time. That's gonna cost me a little bit of money.
Is anybody hurt? I will heal everybody up full before at the end of the day.
Do you have enough healing to do so?
I will tell you in just a moment. Have you overnight rested us?
No.
Okay,
I'm only
then
at 13 wounds.
I'm just going to throw a bunch of channels and see where that gets us
A bunch of
until I
channels.
run
I
out.
like that. I like having a bunch of channels. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Yep, fully
Yep.
healed.
Okay, and I still have some channels left over if we need them, but I'm all good.
That was a maximum channel.
You gonna do like morning prayers to get your spells? So another hour on the clock.
Yeah, I'll do my morning routine,
Okie
prayers and
dokie.
duties.
It is a new day.
Okay. Get up, do my morning rituals and prayers, for my morning duties, and then I'll head to the the Citadel to meet up with everybody else and see how they are doing.
Sounds good to me.
And to plan our
I guess once
day.
we get there, maybe we should ask Croft like what's been going on with these plague doctors, right? Because we know that they're going throughout the city.
Hmm.
Alright, you guys meet up at the Citadel.
All right. We asked Croft if anything has been going worse in the city.
Or if not Croft, at least somebody in the Citadel that can speak for to that.
Croft
Didn't seem like
says,
too many
I
could.
have no news or any tasks for you. It seems like the plague doctors are going from district to district. We can only hope for the best right now.
What districts have they hit?
Most of the poor districts right now.
We could go and
There are
check those out.
so many people. Remember, you shouldn't interfere.
Yeah, it's
No,
illegal to
directly.
interfere. Yeah.
But we're just walking around, and
We're just
we
going in
we
the
just walk
same
around.
direction they are.
Got nothing else to do.
Do as you see fit. Just do not interfere. I would hate to see the queen hang you.
All right. I think we should just spend a little bit of time looking around the districts where the plague doctors have been, since they're really just taking orders under just the queen, right?
As far as I'm aware, they were appointed by the queen.
Yeah, we gotta hold them to some suspicion.
Why is that?
Well, the queen is doing some pretty unscrupulous things.
I must admit I don't agree with some of her methods, but I have no reason to doubt her.
I kind of want to go see if I can find if anybody. I feel like we did this earlier, though, right? I already went around asking if anybody knew um, Royce, and nobody really did.
Right.
So I think that was kind of a dead end. So what else? What other leads do we have? I guess the plague doctors is something we can look into, but also it's illegal to interfere with them. So there's only so much we'd be able to look into. I'm actually not really sure what to do.
Did we
Well,
have
when
any
in
leads
doubt,
here?
there's
Loose
always
ends?
something you can do.
Which
Drink.
go to the
Drink.
bar.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. Taverns always have something going on.
We're gonna go see if any of the local taverns are doing a trivia night.
Maybe
I
a
think
karaoke night. Some option.
I wouldn't be very good at that, but I think Cliff would be really good at trivia night.
That's true.
Got lots of knowledge skills, and I can roll inspiration on knowledge skills without actually spending any inspiration points.
Open mic at the comedy club.
Yeah, I don't think Cliff would be very good at that.
Let me see my notes here. Did we have any outstanding tasks? No, nothing I have written down.
Did we already talk to DeVargo Barvasi? think
DeVargo? Oh,
that was
not
a long time ago, I think.
recently.
Yeah, I think we had to talk to him a long time ago because I have that above when Trinia's sister almost got executed. The time we didn't know it was Trinia's sister, so I just wrote fake Trinia.
Yeah, you know that he shut down his district and he's preventing people from entering and leaving to.
Well, he was the guy on the barge, was right? That played
Yeah.
Knife Seas? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He was the king of spiders,
Yes.
or the spider king, whatever he called himself. Okay. Hmm. I mean, we can just lend aid where we can.
Yeah, I guess I could just do like gather information for rumors
Yeah.
too, right? Like just a general like yeah. So maybe I'll spend a couple hours doing that.
Okay.
Gather information check.
Go for it.
And I'll use a inspiration on this.
Yeah, ask about the plague doctors. Like, what have they been up to in the last day or two?
Inspiration. All right, so I get a 28 trying to gather information about what's happening in Korvosa.
Okay. You don't hear anything about the plague doctors, but somebody tells you that they're on their way to a shop where they claim that they're selling the cure to the plague.
Right.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It sounds suspicious.
We should look into that.
Yeah, what do you know about it? Is it supposed to be like a magic thing?
I don't know anything about it, or else I would make it myself. But I
Okay.
know who's selling it.
Who's selling it? Is it somebody that I might know?
It's a shop called Lavender. They sell perfume. There's a lady there named Vendra who says she has the cure for the plague. So I'm on my way to get some for me and my son.
Okay. Can I roll like a knowledge local to know if I know who Vendra is?
Or the shop, Lavender.
Or the shop Lavender, either one. So it's a 30?
Okay. You know that Vendra is a Chelish woman who runs a shop called the Lavender, which sells perfume, just like that guy stated. And it's just off of Summoning Street. And
That'd be near the academy, probably.
the perfumery has always had a reputation for avant-garde creations and brazen promotions, such as such as free imp with every purchase.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Summoning Street. Yeah, it is by the academy. Okay. Okay, well, I'll after gathering information, I'll meet back up with everyone and say, well, supposedly there's a perfume shop that is claiming to have a cure, although I highly doubt that they do. It is just a perfume. It's probably a marketing stunt.
Sounds
Worth looking
suspicious.
into.
Vendra's known for her marketing stunts, but
Either they're telling the truth, in which case this is something that we should let everybody know about,
yeah, like help spread it, help spread the cure
or
to more people.
they are not telling the truth and they're taking advantage of people's desperation, and we need to put an end to it.
All right. I think I'm agreeing that with that. So we should head towards Summoning Street.
Towards
Nothing
Summoning Street
else.
we go.
And if nothing else, sometimes they give away a free imp with
Yeah,
a
free
large
imp
enough
day.
With
purchase.
every purchase.
Yeah.
Haven't we already been assaulted by imps a few times just wandering the city?
I think so.
We were saved by pseudo dragons at one point.
That is correct.
Yeah, I mean imps are kind of they're just a common pest around here, especially over in that part of town. It's near the academy.
Yeah, I was gonna say they came from the academy.
Imps.
Think of
Oh.
how
Okay,
improved our party would be if we had an imp.
improved.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just all play imps. A group of imps.
Wow. I'm not sure about that one.
Be like the person who played Baldur's Gate 3 and made it so he had a party of bears. It was just all
Like
bears.
all druids?
I'm not sure. I think he might have like respec everyone into like a druid and then shapeshifted him into a bear permanently.
Okay.
Apparently, it makes the game not function correctly in some spots. But I think there's actually a lot of spots in that game too. Where if you run around shapeshifted as a bear, people will actually like freak out and start running away from you. Like if you do in the middle of Baldur's Gate, like people are not pleased about it. Anyway, yeah, we'll make our way over there and see what the deal is.
Okay. You guys make your way up there. Did you guys already determine where that was on the map?
Yeah, it's over here.
Yeah, Summoning Street, yeah.
Oh, gotcha. And you find a shop, and there's a line of people waiting at the door for the shop.
Hmm.
How would you like to handle this, Cliff?
Um.
Seems like an investigative type of endeavor.
Well, we could wait in line, or I could skip the line and try to figure it out.
I like skipping the line.
What? Who
Well, how
asked
about
that?
how about we do this?
I'd turn invisible and
Well,
sneak into
not
the
turn.
store.
Um, how about we like find like the second or third person, like somebody that's really close to the front, and we offer them a fee to buy us a dose of this as well,
Oh, like an extra dose?
extra dose, and then at least we can see what it is, or try and find out what it is.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll go ask somebody near the front if we give them some extra money if they'll buy an extra dose, unless there's like a limit to how many they can buy. I don't know. Maybe they're like one per person.
And there's a little something extra in it for them.
Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on a map.
That sounds like a map. Uh-oh.
It's
I mean,
fine.
if you stab somebody, we need a map. So this is on you, man. This is on
Whoa,
you.
where did stabbing people come into play? I don't remember that being part of this conversation.
I don't need
Yeah,
no
well,
stinking
hey,
map.
I'm just preparing myself for the possible scenarios. You know,
Hmm.
you guys are sketchy fellows. You know what I mean?
Once I gets there, I'm gonna stab.
Did it not put you guys on the map, or is it loading?
Let's see anything. There we go.
Okay, so the shop has a glass front, and you see a bunch of people inside. It's kind of packed. So not only a
Oh,
line, but a bunch of people are inside.
okay. I'd still suggest that we try this out. We might have to wait a little while, but we don't have any pressing matters at the time.
Do we see anybody leaving?
You do. Every so often, some people leave and they have these bottles in their hands.
Does it look like it's just like a bottle of perfume?
It does not look like a typical bottle of perfume. They're just vials. A basic generic vial sold by the glassworks of Sandpoint.
You don't have an alchemist.
I have alchemy actually.
Oh, you do? Oh.
Remember,
Yeah,
I'm an
I figured.
investigator. I have the alchemical extracts and craft alchemy. So if we can get a sample one, I might be able to do a craft alchemy check.
Well, can we walk in and just buy one ourselves?
We'd have to wait in line.
With the wait in line.
Oh, the horror of it all.
I mean, to answer your question, yes, we absolutely could. We just have to wait in line. We're just trying to expedite
Cheat
it
your
a
way
little bit.
through. Oh. Make way, we're special. Spacialer than everybody
Oh, no, no,
else.
no, no. I was going to pay somebody to pick us up an extra vial.
Uh-huh.
How long is this line? If we stood in line, how long would it take to get through? Just rough estimate.
You're thinking maybe just a half hour.
All right.
All right, I don't see why not just wait in line.
I'll
Maybe
wait
we,
in line.
at
Yeah,
least
yeah,
one
I
person
agree.
maybe wait in line.
Well, how about you ask if you can get somebody to buy you something? I'll take my place in the line so that if you don't succeed, at least I've
Okay,
secured our place.
so maybe we can get it a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Well, do we know how much it costs, like, to buy this? Like, what are they charging for it?
Ask somebody that's leaving.
Don't know, but you can, yeah, find out.
Okay, I'll ask somebody who's leaving how much they had to pay for it.
Okay. It was only 10 gold. It's so much cheaper than what the church has been trying to charge.
Yes.
Right. Hmm.
Okay. So then with that knowledge, I will go to near the front of the line and offer somebody 12 gold if they'll buy an extra dose to give to me, so I don't have to wait in line.
What? You want me to go in there and buy an extra one?
Yeah, you're already waiting in line to buy one, and you're near the front of the line already. You can just buy one extra to give to me. And you'll
Well,
pocket the extra 2 gold.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like a deal.
Okay, I'll give him 12 gold. Well, first off, I'll roll sense motive. I think he'll actually do it. Make sure I trust him.
Can you read his mind yet?
I could, but it costs an inspiration. Like, we do it
Okay.
once a day, so I think I'll just trust that I can.
The 37.
Trust with the 37. I'll know if he's planning to just take the gold and not buy one for me.
He seems honest enough.
Okay, I'll give him 12 gold pieces then, and tell him I'll be waiting by the exit.
Ah, all right. Well, I'm almost in. So I'll see you in a bit when I come back. Right over there, I'll meet you.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me deduct 12 gold pieces from my sheet here.
I'm gonna go ahead and just reveal inside the shop. There's no reason not to, because you guys have this big ass glass window there. That's actually not the door. Oddly enough, the door's like here and then here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see the guy going into the cramped room. Perhaps you smell these scents outside as well. Heady scents twist throughout the cramped but stylish perfumery. A dizzying assortment of bottles, from gaudy ceramic containers to graceful crystalline vials, lines a variety of lace and ribbon strewn tables, shelves, and racks, as well as an eye catching display in the wide front window. Across from the front door's lavender tinted glass panes runs a long counter stacked high with hundreds of simple clay files bearing round magenta stoppers. Behind the counter, violet flourishes swoop across the sign reading Lavender's Luxuriant Liminent. Either you've got it or you've had it. And eventually, after about 10 minutes of being inside that shop, the gentleman finally gets his bottles and comes back out and looks for you.
Okay. I'll take a one bottle.
Okay. And he says, "Thanks, mister."
No problem. Thank you. You've done me a valuable service here. And then I'll go let everyone else know that I got one, and I'm gonna go look into this, try to figure out if there's anything to this. First thing we'll do is, Kaeso, can you tell me if this is magic at all? I don't think it is, but
One sec. Yes, I will cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
I can use an extract of Identify as well if I needed to, but figured.
You do
You don't have
not
to, because
detect magic.
Okay.
we
So
have
we also have the tarot card that can do it too.
yeah, we have what's her name's deck.
Yeah, but it's not magic. So if it
Yeah.
does do anything to help with the disease, it would be because of its alchemical properties. So
Yes, which is not impossible, but I'm looking to be skeptical at this point.
I think I might take it back to my
Alchemist lab?
yes, because I have an alchemist lab that we looted from someone,
Mm-hmm.
and it's in my office.
Okay.
You have the alembics and the little twirly glass tubes and the
Yeah.
little Bunsen burners, and you're going to bubble it away and peer intently at the drops.
All right, you guys go back to Cliff's office.
All right. So I'm going to try to do a craft alchemy check and see if I can figure out anything about this. I don't think I'm going to use a inspiration on this as well. So I get a +2 bonus for having the alchemist lab. Okay, so it's a 28.
All right.
I know anything about this?
After spending some time investigating it, you conclude that this is just sugar, cheap perfume, and river water.
Okay.
River water? Yikes.
This isn't even good perfume.
We've seen what's in that river. So do we just tell Croft about this and get guards to break it up, or do we go deal with this ourselves?
I do like the direct route.
I was just thinking that would be your response.
I mean, the town guard's very busy.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, we should probably shut this stuff down.
Shut it down.
Yeah, we'll probably go in there and stand outside it and tell everyone that the perfumes will not help with the plague. It is just a simple perfume.
We don't see any plague doctors around, right?
That's a good question.
Not in this district, no.
Well, as long as we're not interfering with them.
That's true.
Can I just go and like make a big fuss or a racket like in front of the shop, in front of all the people?
What are you implying? You just want to scare them all off?
No, I'm just gonna get up in front of them and take one of these things of perfume and tell them all that like this is nothing but a mummer's farce. It only smells good. It has no effect
I don't even
in
know if it
curing the
smells
plague.
particularly good, to be honest.
I'm assuming that as a perfumer that she knows what, or the owner knows
They'll
what
definitely
they're
hear
doing.
if I'm being loud and stuff. I think I just need you to like back me up
Oh, of course.
and tell them that, like I did like science and nothing
You can
nothing in
trust
here that
me, I'm a
fixes the plague.
scientist.
Yes, trust the science. Okay, let's do it. I like this plan.
So you return back to the shop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which probably
Okay.
still has a big line in front of it. But we're gonna position ourselves near, like, just outside the shop there, and we're gonna start yelling to everyone there that, yeah, basically what Dohan said. This is not actually a cure. We've looked into it, and it is nothing but simple perfume. Will not help with the plague. The owner of this shop, is just uh, selling a false cure.
Yeah. Do not buy these sweet lies.
It
Okay.
is only useful as a perfume.
You can roll diplomacy if you'd like.
Okay, I will give it a shot. That's not a very good roll.
It
You
does
have a couple
not
of.
seem like you have influence on these people. Maybe one or
Hmm.
two people look at you and question the situation, but it seems like most people are desperate enough to get inside and get their hands on it.
Is it flammable?
No, it's ripper water. There was no alcohol in it.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if we wanted to, we could try to convince Vendra to stop lying to people.
What if someone pretends to be very sick?
Where are you going with that idea? Like, spray them with the perfume, be like, "Look, I'm still sick."
Something like that.
Well, the other option is that we go inside and have a discreet talk with the proprietor and explain the situation. If she doesn't stop selling this false perfume or false cure, we will have to involve the authorities. And maybe a little intimidation might get them to stop. I mean, if we're willing to overlook what they've already done, we can simply convince them,
To say that
claim
they're
that,
sold out.
yeah, claim that you've run out and
What if I
stop
just
this.
wrestle them?
Well, um, hmm.
I don't know. Can we shut this down by taking it to Croft and showing Croft that like, hey, this doesn't actually help anybody. Can't we shut them down?
I think that's something we
Yeah.
could do. So I like Case's idea of like giving what's her name a chance to like avoid us having to do that though. Vendra, giving her a chance, like letting Vendra know, hey, going to we're going to have to turn you in to the authorities if you don't stop this farce.
Okay.
Would
Um,
would hawking a false cure be considered meddling with the or interfering with the plague doctors?
hmm.
Maybe.
Maybe
I
we
mean,
should get a plague doctor to inspect the vial.
well, it might be interesting because it depends how heavy we want to go. Because interfering or getting the attention of plague doctors is the attention of the queen. That's potentially a much, much more serious result than getting shut down by the city guard, right? If we
Yeah.
want to, if we want to put a little more weight behind our threat, we could involve or threaten to involve the plague doctors. The punishment would probably be much harsher if the plague doctors got involved. So it might be a more powerful threat to get them to actually shut down if we want to go that route. I'm fine with any of those suggestions. Do we're not actually guard members, right? We don't have badges, do we?
No, we do. Well,
We
not
do.
necessarily that we're guards, but we have the badge. We have the Drake's Mark medal, which shows that we are a champion of Korvosa, which also gives us a +2 circumstance bonus on diplomacy. I rolled low enough that it didn't matter probably in this one here, but
Okay, well, let's go in and talk. I mean, if talking doesn't work, then wrestling will.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get inside to go in?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys do that. You get in line, you wait a while, and eventually you make it into the crowded room.
all right. I try to find Vendra. Is she actually manning the shop or is it someone else?
She is. She's the one manning the shop.
Okay. So I will I will make my way to Vendra and I will say like in a hushed voice like I've looked at your perfume and I can tell that it is not actually a cure. You need to stop this uh before more people get hurt. This is not a
Mm,
time for profiteering.
You don't know anything. Clearly, I am busy. Are you going to purchase the product or not? I have many sick people here who need this.
No, it's not a cure. I'm a learned alchemist. I have taken this back to my lab and have determined it is just regular perfume.
Well, then you falsely investigated it, and you clearly aren't experienced enough to know what you're talking about.
All right, I want to roll a sense motive to see if she thinks like I'm trying to figure out if she believes that it is actually a cure and maybe she's been misled or if she's just lying through her teeth.
That's a good question.
Because she might have gotten it from someone else.
Yeah.
So I get a 35 on my sense motive.
Okay, you think she's being very deceitful.
Okay. So I, in that case, have no qualms with telling her, listen, I can bring my evidence up to Cressida Croft and I can tell her that you are profiteering through a false cure and putting people in needless danger and have her come shut you down, or you can stop selling this quackery to the public and get out of this with your dignity intact.
And if you really insist on calling into question my companion's abilities in the nature of the alchemical arts, we could always ask the Queen's own plague doctors to investigate further. Surely their expertise would satisfy your concern about their competency of the investigation.
Your threats do not affect me, as there's nothing wrong with the cure. And she speaks louder to gain everybody's attention. Even Sult over here, who has claimed that they've taken the cure, is now cured. And Sult like waves to everybody. He's like, it's true. I am cured. I was sick, and now I'm not.
Is that guy some guy that was just in the line, or is he like an employee?
Well, you guys can roll a perception.
Okay. I don't see anything.
Dohan has observed that this person seems to be the only person actually browsing the perfumes on the shelf.
He's just lingering inside. Okay, I see.
He's browsing.
He's a plant, basically.
Yeah.
Like he's not actually in line.
And the crowd is like, oh, wow, you know, and then they like kind of shove forward because they're eager to buy the product.
What were the signs of the sickness? Like they were physical signs, right?
Like big red pox, like big
Yeah.
big pox.
It was
On
what
top
kind
of like
red
typical
pox.
flu symptoms, yeah.
the scarlet veil, the red veil, something like that. Your face got all red and poxy.
No, it's just all over their whole body, not just the
Oh,
face.
okay.
Yeah. And it's Scarlet Veil, yeah.
Please understand that we're trying to help you get out of the situation without too much more.
I'm afraid you have been misled. There's nothing wrong happening here, and these people need the cure. Now, if you please excuse me, I have more vials to sell. And she, like, kind of, like, turns towards somebody else to start, like, exchanging a vial for money.
All things considered, I think we should take this to the authorities. I don't know if beating them up in the front of all of these onlookers is going to
Right.
to help our cause. As much as it would amuse me.
Hmm.
Is there any check we can make if we like before threatening? Like if we tell her like we're going to report you to the authorities and they're going to shut you down. I guess we already tried saying that, so and that
Yeah,
didn't
I mean,
seem to convince her at all. So
Yeah, she don't seem to care about
okay, then I guess we just do that. We're just going to be like, all right, well, we tried to warn you.
okay, let's go
She
talk to Carl.
carries on her business as you guys leave.
I'm very upset.
Yeah. Well, consider this. Before we were willing to let her off with whatever ill gains she had already accumulated. Now we get to actually have her arrested and thrown into jail for her actions. So why don't we send Xale to go tell Croft what's happening while we keep an eye on the shop and make sure that they don't try and slip town while we're waiting for Croft to send some guards. How does that sound?
Send him what?
Send Xale to tell Croft what's going on.
Yeah, and have them send some guards to shut the shop down.
Yeah. And we'll keep an
I
eye on
suppose.
the shop so they don't slip away. If that sounds reasonable.
Well, yeah, it's something.
Okay. Xale goes and he was never seen again. Last you heard of him, he got swallowed by a mob. I'm just kidding. All right, Xale goes, but I think this is where we're going to end session because we're almost out of time. And
Okay.
I think we should start off with a little bit of a.
I actually sent Xale away because he wasn't here. So if we did get into a fight, it wouldn't be awkward for like why he wasn't here.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's fine.
I mean, who knows? Maybe Xale goes in there and Croft's like, I don't actually have anybody to spare.
Yeah, it's possible.
But if she
That's
gives us, I'm hoping that if that happens, she can at least give us like a note of authority that
Yes.
we're shutting it down on like that we're speaking for the guard when we
We
like
can
we
nail
shut
it
it.
on the door.
Yeah, like we shut it down ourselves.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that idea.
If she can't send any guards, like in which case, yeah, she might maybe who knows, maybe Vendra's like, I'm sending out the bouncers to beat you up now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like kind of annoying though. Like, dang it, like she just won't try all this diplomatic stuff, but I think it's supposed to be annoying. So yeah. So kind of
I
like
mean,
it. As a player, I kind of like it.
it's entirely possible that she's sitting there going, yeah, they might send the guard, but I can bilk a few more coins out of these people before they get here, and then I'll slip out the back type thing, right? Like she might just
Yeah.
not care, as you said.
I mean, she's been there for a while and has had like it seems like she wouldn't want to throw away her whole business. Like it's an established business, not like this shop just opened up.
Yeah,
But
but I mean,
yeah,
it seems
who
like she's willing to
10
knows?
risk
gold per
everything on
vial
this.
is a lot of money,
It's a lot
though.
of money, yeah. But it's also an upscale, like it's an upscale place anyway, so I think their normal perfumes were also pretty expensive.
I don't know. Maybe.
Like that's the reputation I got from it, at least. Like
Yeah.
selling an imp with the perfume. Like
Yeah.
it's probably supposed
True.
to sell to like, yeah, like richer clientele anyway.
There's actually a picture of her too. I didn't really show it to you guys because you didn't go inside at first, but
Yeah, the first time we were there, we weren't.
He does have a vial of cure.
Yep, she got a little vial.
Okay.
Alright, it was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was a good session.
Okay. All
All right,
well,
so another 2 weeks.
yes. I don't know if Zurdurium's gonna be here. He might be able to play because I think he will be in Japan.
No, I think he'll be back by then, but he's coming back
Oh.
like I think he's coming back like that day or like the day right before, something like that. So
Yeah.
I think it might even be that day because I think he said he'll be there, but he might be jet lagged or something. So
It's
True.
potential
Okay.
for some serious jet lag.
yeah, he says he could probably play on that Sunday as long as jet lag isn't too bad. So yeah, he'll probably be there for that game then.
Oh. What kind of weird monster did your guy turn into? I'm just looking at the Discord channel now.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Like that's what that on that map. Every time I tried to move anywhere, that's what it showed for like the movement token. Like my normal token looked fine, but yeah, like,
Weird. That doesn't even look like your token. It's a little
It's like a
beady-eyed
corner.
goblin.
it's kind of if you look at the bottom left, that's like part of my token there, right? And then
Yeah.
like I don't know, it's just like it's like it. It's like it put a bunch of features of it like all jumbled together. I don't know. It looks like a what do you call them? The what are those creatures called that are like the weird kind of oozes that you um like kind of the low level oozes that are like kind of Lovecraftian.
Don't know.
Gibbering mouth.
Gibbering mouther, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh.
That's what it looks like to me. The gibbering mouther.
All right. Well, to be
Okay.
continued. So I'll see you
Catch
guys in
everybody.
a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks it is.
All right.
Yep.
Have a good evening.
Yep. Have a good night, everyone.
Yep. Thanks for the game. Good night.
Good night.
I gotta decide if I want to play League of Legends tonight.
I'm
I
kind of
played two
tired.
games. I played 2 games earlier and won, but one of them was one of those games